I don't want to be looking miserable on here. Um, so recording this as that I might never post it. Because if I look at it like I want to post it, I'm probably going to compose myself and try to keep myself together and all that. And I don't really want to do that. I just want to be very transparent. I might not post this. I might not post it. I'm just going to keep it. It could be in my memories. Anyways, I am emotional right now. I just been reflecting and noticing like, oh my gosh, I am so imperfect and I am so imperfect and not that I am to be perfect, like pitch perfect, but I've noticed like I've already known this so much. Okay, I'm gonna start off with saying how the world put things out there sometimes. They make it seem like like everybody posts their perfected parts of themselves. They show their good parts. Nobody really exposed their negative things, so it makes us feel like terrible when we see all of our flaws and feel like, dang, I can't get it right. I can't be good enough because how they look on the internet, they look perfect. They look like they got it down pat and got it together. But they look like they got it together, and then here I am at home striving to get it together, and I cannot keep it steady. But I know personally like that's a part of the process. But the way that we have viewed things in society is like it don't really seem like we are supposed to fail or make mistakes. It seems like we're supposed to jump in and get it and keep it going and do that, stay steady. Because people don't reveal when they fail. They just wait until they get steady and then say, I'm steady, I'm flexing in the mirror. And that's what people do. It's very hard for me to like face the camera and record myself emotionally, like, because what I want to do with all my stuff for myself. I want to get myself together, then come on camera. Like when people cry on camera and all that, it's like, I don't want that type of attention. I don't want nobody to look at me and grieve for me, like feel sorry for me. Like, no, I don't want that. I was just like, like crying crazy before I started recording. But it just, somebody like me that's used to dealing with things and stuff. I think that a lot of people are like this, where they don't really face their issues. They don't really have a shoulder to lean on, so they learn to grieve alone. They learn to keep some things in and not really show people how they really feel. Like, when I think about it, like people, I know that some people think that I don't know the word for it, but like this firm person, or like just kind of more straightforward, like straight to it, and like less sensitive, less emotional. And honestly, people don't know me. Like, I am very freaking emotional. I am very sensitive. Like, I take in everything. And it's like, bro, I'm taking this stuff, analyzing this stuff, grieving this stuff, doing this, doing that. And I don't really have no one. Honestly, me, I don't have no freaking body. Like, I don't even freaking want. It's like, I don't even need nobody because I've learned to live alone. Like, I know there's so many people like this. Like, we all need someone. But it's like, once you have learned to navigate through your stuff, like, you don't freaking need nobody no more. I'm just upset. Like, it's so freaking much. I'm married. I'm crying. Like, I would dang on grieve alone. But when I'm recording my grief, it irritates me because I know that people be having their freaking opinions and like looking at your situation some type of way, and it's irritating thinking about that. Like, I don't want nobody to see my grief. And the only reason that I'm on this thing on camera, the only reason that I'm on this camera recording myself is because I was just sitting here trying to navigate through everything, talking to the Lord, and kind of crying out to him. I realized like I can't really cry like that until I really started to think about it and it started to come out. And I thought of it like, how people put out their perfection, they good stuff, and it's like, that's what we learn to do naturally. Like, it's just by default, we just put out our put on this image and only show the things that we are good at. But if I be honest with where I am right now, this is where I am. Like, bro, I'm in the freaking, I know I need freaking therapy. Some people can't afford it right now, and I don't want just anybody. Like, no. But I just have to be honest. Like, this is where I am. I am so freaking imperfect. And I'm thinking about like, Lord, like, it seems like I got so many flaws, and I know that everybody has so many flaws. Like, I'm not the only one that's imperfect. But it seems like my flaws, it seems like I can't, like, they kind of bounce off the next one. I can't really do that much. Like, I just have to freaking show up. I just have to show up imperfect because I can't really get through without my imperfection showing. Okay? I can't really get through without my imperfection showing. Like, if I sit here and try to talk and record a decent video, I'm telling you, I cannot communicate that good. I don't have good vocabulary skills. And if I feel like people watching me, it just makes me so weird. It's so annoying. Like, I don't want to think about all that crap. I'm still in the midst of healing, so like, I know it's not gonna always be like that. I'm still trying to heal my subconscious from a lot of fear that I learned. A lot of fear and trauma that I learned from being young, but it's just like I can't really go forth without being perfect. And I know that people judge that. I know that people judge that, and sometimes that makes you become disqualified. Like, it's like I know that I'm not the only one out here. Like, this generation, these people, we out here and we need some help, and even the people that's at the top, like, they need some help too. That's why I be praying for them, because me personally, I know how it is. Like, you don't have to have been in their shoes to know what it's like. If you have actually, if you have like something that can relate, being a leader in general, you should know what it's like. Being a leader in general, being the person that stands out instead of fits in the crowd. You disagree. Like, even if you don't want to stand up for this, you should know what it's like to be in their shoes and just all that. So much more, but you should know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I know, like, I just been seeking God. Like, God, I know that is more, and I believe that He is leading me, and that I'm going to get there, because I always relate back to before I even knew Christ was real. When I didn't know like, I didn't know nothing, but I knew there was more, and I tried and tried and tried, and I failed many times. And I even posted a video about that. Like, I failed many times, and it's like, I cannot give up. I feel like I have to go forward. Otherwise, it's like I have no purpose. If I'm going backwards, if I'm remaining complacent, I don't have a purpose, because this ain't benefiting. This ain't doing me no good. This ain't getting me to where I am meant to be. You can feel it. I hope so, but I can. And it's like it's the same as that, like before. And then I didn't even know that there was this much to it. Like, I didn't know there was this much to Christ. I didn't know the Holy Spirit was real and all that stuff. So it's in me. Like, it's like I can relate back to before I knew Christ, how I had to try to keep praying. It seemed like I was speaking out. And when I look back, it's like I see God's hand. His hand was over my life. He was speaking. He was ministering. He was talking. It was just, oh my goodness, like, so beautiful. And yeah, and I just know, like, I'm on a new journey, and something similar to that. I can relate back to that. I can use that testimony, and that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm not struggling with sin no more, but if there is some imperfections and things, it's like, I gotta get this right. Why can't I get it right? Why do I keep on going? And then I can't even give up, because it's like, bro, I just have to remember, keep trying. Like I did before, I kept trying. And it was God that was encouraging me to do it. He was calling me. You know, God, when he be whispering, he just whispers, and he just calls and calls, and it's like sometimes you don't even recognize it's his voice, but you'll be like, why do I feel like doing this? Like, I just have something that's just making me want to do this. This is so new. And that's kind of like, it is. So I was just saying, like, I'm just an average Christian. I think I'm saying the right thing. I'm an average Christian, and it's like, me being one of the ones that's actually pursuing God and all that stuff, it's like, I know that people out here, there's so many people that need some real help behind the scenes, because in the spotlight, we show ourselves as, oh, I got it together. And yeah, we do have it together with how we are balancing, oh, I'm keep trying, I know to do this, I know to do that. But there's so many imperfections. Like, I'm fighting. I'm not just out here just walking. No, I'm literally fighting every single day. I'm fighting for my life. I'm crying out to God in the spirit every day. Just naturally, I'm just crying out to God. Even when I'm not talking, I'm just crying, because I'm just like, okay, I want to see Jesus. I want to see Jesus, the Jesus in the Bible, the miracle Jesus. I want to see some miracles. I want to see this real stuff we rarely see. I only see it on the internet. I want to see it in this city. I want to see it near me, and I just know that God is going to do it. I can't wait till he do it. I can't wait. But that's what I want today. And some of my imperfections and things, like, it's so hard for me to come on here and just talk about my feelings. I'm just a solo person, but that is a place that God is trying to heal me from. It's so hard. It is so hard to talk about your feelings, and you don't want to cry in front of people. And sometimes you don't want people to see your soft side, because it's like, if you like me, other people have their different stories, but people try to take advantage of that. When they see your soft side, they will try to take advantage of that. Or either they look at you a certain way and think that you're soft, and been around a bunch of manipulators and things like that. It's like, I'm always ready to, because this ain't that. You're not finna sit here and try to play me. You're not finna sit here and play my face. So the first sign of manipulation first, it's like little things like that. But there is a need of healing in me. So it's like, I don't want to have that type of lens, but at the same time, I want to be safe still. And I'm still navigating through this with the Lord on my side, teaching me. And it's a process. And I heard somebody say it like this: it took years and years and years and years for you to be built to learn the behavior in your subconscious mind, to learn these lies in your subconscious mind, for these things to start resonating. And you not only did it take years for that to form, but it's also been years and years on top of that you have been rehearsing these things. You have been rehearsing these things back to back to back. Every time a situation show up, you rehearsing it. So of course, when you are being renewed, it's not going to be instant. Of course, when you are being renewed, it's going to be a process. But I don't think it's going to take years and years and years and years for the Lord to heal and deliver me. I mean, like, he's already done it so much. I would not be on this camera. I was not going to be sitting on the camera crying at that. No, not me. I haven't taken no therapy from a counselor or whatever yet, though I am looking forward to that. I've only been getting counsel from God alone, and it is God that brought me to this camera today. So he is the best counselor. Like, how did he renew my mind like this? Like, I don't take counsel from nobody else but God. So I don't let no family get in my ear. I don't talk to my family about my issues, because I don't have saved, righteous, sanctified family. I don't have them. I don't have friends, for real, that could understand where I'm at. I don't have that. So I talked to the Lord. I just have to be honest. And it was definitely God that led me to this, because I was right there on the floor crying. I was talking to the Lord, and I was like, I didn't know what was wrong with me at first until I just started to understand. Like, I keep on reflecting on this thought, and I am very imperfect. But I was like, the right way to think about things is like, all of us are imperfect, right? All of us are imperfect, but it's like your flaws could also be the very things that the Lord used. you know, to draw people, because honestly, if I be honest, I don't see too many people just being straightforward like this. And honestly, we gonna get to the bottom of it. Like, whoever the Lord is calling, like, to me, we gonna get to the bottom of this thing. Like, we're not gonna be walking around here like we got it all together. We're gonna be straightforward and honest. We're going to get to the bottom, get this work cleaned up, and become an army in the Lord. You know, this ministry is gonna be like, I'm not posting this. I also just wanted to say quickly, like, if there's anybody else that's also feeling imperfect and all that stuff, just to kind of give a little glimpse of what the Lord is putting in my spirit, is for one, like I said before, like, we all are imperfect. Just because the world puts out more of their good things and good sides and stuff, don't mean that they're not going to. Like, don't believe it. Don't even consume that stuff. Oh, that's word. Anyways, don't even, like, engage or reflect so much on it. And then, also, I always think about this, like, don't nobody know where you came from. You might have came from out of negative 1,000 in debt, spiritually. That's the way I'm gonna put it. You might have came out of 1,000. The next person probably came out of 10,000 debts. The next person probably came out of 500, 25, 1. Who knows? Who knows the debt? And that may be in different aspects of your life, or which debt you are in, what it is and all that, right? And the thing is, you don't know what that person had to go through for them to get here today. You don't know how much debt they came out of. That person that came out of 10,000 debt might be at, like, let's say 5,000 debts now. And then you got this person that came out of 1,000 debt that's probably not in debt anymore. Or this person that came out of 1 debt, not in debt anymore. Or this person that came out of whatever, not in debt anymore. And the whole thing is, the whole point about that is, that person that came out of 10,000 came out of more debt than that person that came out of 1,000. So you don't know where a person came from. You don't know. So you cannot judge where they are. Like, that person grew more than the person that came out of 1,000 debt. So you can't really judge the next person. This is why you can't judge somebody in a bad way, and you cannot judge them in a good way either, to think that, oh, that person is better than me, because you don't know what background they had. And yes, you don't know what background they had to where they came, how many debts they came out of spiritually, what they had to overcome and get through for them to get there, what they had to sacrifice. Because some people don't be sacrificing good things. Some people sacrifice God, their God time to get to where they are, and that's not the way. But even those that don't sacrifice their God time, they have to sacrifice too. They have to sacrifice some of their comfort and things that they have to sacrifice to get to where they are. And there they are, succeeding and glowing. And you should be proud of them. You should be happy for them, thankful for them, and praise God for them, because they did it. With God on your side, you can do it too. With God on your side. Because sometimes the world be so busy and trying to make you put God to the back, because, oh, I got so much to do, I need to hurry up and get there, blah, blah, blah. No, keep God first. And then the negative way, can't judge somebody for how they showing up. Like, that you don't know what that person had to go through. You don't know where that person had to come from. That person might have a stuttering issue. That person might, I don't know, just have some type of issue. And the whole thing, way before time, they was in 10,000 debt, not even 5,000 debt. That 10,000 debt, they could even say a word. Now they get their words out and they just stuttering a little bit. See, you just never know. So in that case, don't judge somebody for their good, don't judge somebody for their bad. Just be content with where you at. Focus on yourself. Like, even that goes for you too. Like, who knows what debt you were in? Nobody. And they don't have to know, really. But you can share your story, you know, for those that you can help. Go pour out. Go help somebody. Go help somebody. Trust me, it's people out here that needs help. It's children out here. Go help. Go.